Hello. I wanted to, I just got my Aloris Chinese clone quick change tool post. And I just wanted to share what I got in the package, how much I paid for it, and a little bit about how it works. I did a lot of research on YouTube and some research on the internet. And I found that most people were saying the wedge style over the piston style quick change tool post was the most desirable. So what I picked up from, by the way, I purchased this from a company called CDCO Machinery Corporation. Everything is direct from China. I believe they have a warehouse here in the United States, but www.cdcotools.com. And for this set, which included the quick change tool post, a mounting hardware that I'll show you in a moment, and 5 quick change tool holders that included a 3/4 inch boring bar holder, another one that will hold a boring bar in a V slot. Hopefully that shows up on the camera there. Try to get a little closer. There's a V slot right here, and this round tool is notched into that. Next, the regular tool holder up to 1/2 inch. There is a knurling tool. I don't know if I'm going to use it. It is there. I do have the option to do so. And on the back side of this, you can actually mount this reverse to the lathe and cut from the back side as well. And this is for up to a 1/2 inch square tool as well. It is not notched for a boring bar. There's a cutoff tool holder, and I did find out that the cutting tool, of course, is smaller at the bottom than at the top, and this actually has an angle so that you can mount it straight up against the face, and your cutoff tool will sit straight in there without being shimmed. And then, okay, and I've showed the 3/4 inch boring bar as well. So, what came with the package? There's the tool post itself, the nut to secure it to the vise. Take this off right quick. There we go. There is a shaft to mount it, as well as a flat piece of stock that you can mill to fit your lathe if you desire. Somebody may desire to actually bolt it, and some lathes do not have the dovetail or straight slot, and you actually have to modify the tool post. There's a few people who did that on YouTube. Just look up quick change tool holder and you'll find their web posts on how to do that for their particular lathe and maybe yours. How does this thing work? On the bottom, if you look, let me show it from the side here. As you move the handle, you'll notice that there's a wedge here and a wedge here, and as that wedge goes down, it actually expands this side and this side of the tool holder itself until the dovetail in the tool holder is securely held. On the inside of this is a Acme gear like you would find in the chuck, quick acting chuck on a lathe, and that pulls these up and down in these 2 T-slots. So it seems like it's extremely well made, even though I haven't had a chance to use it, and I won't for a month because my lathe does not get here for a month. So, now that we know how it works, one thing that I do want to cover that I thought was intriguing on the internet, you don't need shims to center your tool on your work with these. What happens is you have a nut, and this nut, this small nut, rests on the ledge right here above the dovetail. And you can adjust the height of your cutting edge to the center of your work simply by adjusting this nut. When you get it where you want it, take this one and just pinch them against each other and they'll torque each other down. So this will stay in place, and if you're doing multiple items and you need to change tools to complete steps before you actually unchuck and rechuck another piece, you take your tool off, you put your tool back on, and it's already set up. I had to take a file and round this corner off because this dovetail was a little bit fat on the top, but that's all I had to do in order to get all of these tools to fit on here nice and smooth. And this just rides the dovetail. Here's your nut right here for your adjusting nut right here that adjusts the height of the tool. Of course, you take it down to raise the tool and you loosen it in order to lower the tool up against your work height. And once you've set your tools, all you have to do is place the tool and tighten down this nut. It'll draw the wedge down inside the dovetail until it's nice and tight, and it's secure on there once you dog it down. That's the whole thing. I got a set of boring bars with my set that I purchased as well as 2 cutoff tools for about $2 a piece. Now, the nice thing is the quick change tool post and the 5 tool holders came together as a kit. They were extremely well oiled, no corrosion, and it was $98 for the set with free shipping. The boring bars were $14. These are 1/2 inch, and as I said, this is a 3/4 inch boring bar holder, so you can hold your 1/2 inch and your 3/8 inch boring bars if you have them in the wedge one. And with this one, either I'm going to have to purchase later on if I need them 3/4 inch boring bars, or I'll take a piece of steel and make an adapter so that I can extend these for longer work, because as you can see, they're not very long. If I need to reach down inside of an item or a project, then I will be able to extend them with a bar and a set screw. And that is it for $98. Not a bad set. I'm very happy with it so far. Once I get to use it, I'll post another video. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions when you see this, post them. I'll attempt to answer them, but I'm not making any promises.